Hello, everyone. Hi, welcome to Search Action Wednesdays. It's not, but it is a Search Action Wednesday for sure. This week, because we are going to take a look at this Prince of Persia game, The Lost Crown. The Lost Crown? The Lost Crown. It's available now if you want to pay an extra $10 for it, making it a full $60. Otherwise it's $50, which when I played the game back in June, I was like, this game is really cool. And $50 seems a bit high just at first blush of just like, for the side-scrolling Axiom Verge-esque search action type of game. I don't really know. But first I do have a drink here. Someone in chat said, is the finals dead already? I don't think so. I don't know. I got an email about the finals yesterday that said that they're adding like a solo, like a 12-player solo mode of some kind, that I was like, maybe that sounds interesting. I don't want to play with people. I don't much care for the one mode that game has. And the mode, where like it sounds like it's like sounds sort of like a kill confirmed sort of thing, except everyone's on their own team, and you're like, well, no, I guess it's not kill. You have to bank the money. Like people will drop money, and the first person to bank it or whatever gets the credit for it or something. I have a NOS 0 here, which I saw at the store the other day and picked up, and figured it's time to get into some NOS. 200 milligrams of caffeine, which is not a super high number. Some taurine, some inositol, which makes the car go fast, I think. Oh man, is that true? Not to just stare at chat the entire time, but Inflection Pixel says Rock Band DLC is ending on January 25th. Yeah, that seems... Well, compared to Rock Band 3 DLC, I guess it seems soon, in a weird way. I'm just like, oh, geez. What are they going to put out, that fucking Don McLean song again? Let's get into this, NOS. Let's figure it out. Yeah, I imagine that means all of Harmonix's efforts are going to go into Fortnite Festival, which is unsurprising. Just maybe a little disappointing, I suppose. It's been a long time since I've had a NOS. Kind of grapefruity, grapefruitish sort of scent that I believe NOS has normally. It's like I said, it's been a long time, but to me, this is what a NOS smells like. That's very nice. That's nice NOS. It's just a general light. Like it doesn't taste like it doesn't really taste like a diet drink. It feels like they've done a pretty good job of masking the whatever extra chemicals they need to put in to make it low calorie. But yeah, that typical kind of light grapefruitish. There's a grape NOS as well. That I don't know if they make that in a zero, a low calorie variety, or not. This is nice. You could drink these. I would not call it my favorite drink, but it's definitely it's good. I'm happy to have it. It's a good occasional piece, which is always nice to have an occasional piece. So I would probably say it's really it's probably somewhere in this zone here. I would take it over a Gatorade Fast Twitch Glacier Freeze. You know, it's got more caffeine than a Rockstar Recovery Orange. Those are 160s. Yeah, this is hard territory to get up, really, but it's better than a G Fuel Rainbow Sherbet. Better than a Bang Black Cherry Vanilla. And but it's no Divine Peach. It's not as good as the Ruthless Raspberry. I don't even know. Are they still make? I saw last time I was at the store. I did see that the wrestling drinks were still in the cases, so they are still selling those. I figured that those were just like going to be like a 3-month thing or something. It's no Rockstar Recovery Lemonade. I mean, let's not be silly here. It's not as good as the Grizzly Energy Orange Mango. Man, I wish I could have those. It's not as good as your TMGS. And it's not as good as the Ruthless Raspberry. But it is better than Divine Peach. So I'm gonna say NOS Zero. I think that is just the full name of it. Yeah. And so, thus, by the transitive property, NOS Zero is our new number 17. Congratulations, a top 20 drink. Fantastic. All right. Well, with that out of the way, I've always liked NOS. And I've always liked the idea of NOS in cars, but, you know. I remember when NOS first came out, there was some mild confusion. I did see people go like, wait, you're drinking? Wait, did they make a drink of this is the stuff that goes in cars? Like, no, it is not the same stuff that people put in cars. I don't know. Like, it's 0-calorie gasoline. And, we're enjoying it. Let's see here. Yeah. Let's go read the Harmonix blog here. Hi, friends. After over 8 years of weekly 8 years. Okay. All right. Maybe it has been a long time. After over 8 years of weekly Rock Band 4 DLC, we're here to let you know that January 25th will be the last DLC release of the Rock Band 4 era. All other live services will continue as normal. Working in support of Rock Band community has been a high point in my professional life, says Daniel, who is Dan Sussman, who is a longtime Harmonixer. Taking a longer look back, I see the Rock Band DLC catalog as a huge achievement in persistence and commitment over the years. We've cleared, authored, and released nearly 3,000 songs as DLC, and well over 3,000 if you include all the game soundtracks. That's wild. It is wild. Looking ahead, the Harmonix team has been hard at work over the last 2 years to develop Fortnite Festival, which brings rhythm action gaming and more to the Fortnite ecosystem. It's free to play. We have a rotating selection of songs you can play for free anytime. If you're a fan of the rhythm game category, Fortnite Festival is the place to be. And with support for Rock Band 4 instruments coming, this is not the time to hang up your guitars just yet. We deliberated long and hard about how to frame the last blast of Rock Band DLC of this era. The last 2 weeks will feature some tearjerkers that sum up our feelings about that moment. We thank you for your commitment and passion to this wonderful game. Yeah. I don't know. Fortnite Festival is not like necessarily a bad thing, but it, the change in business model, right? Like if we're just looking at it like a like for like Rock Band style game, The like free rotation and then you can buy songs sort of aspect of Fortnite Festival seems a little weird. And festival, it just feels light. I don't know. Like they're going to continue working on it, and the hope is, my hope would be that eventually Fortnite Festival expands and continues to grow in ways that that you know, makes it a more palatable replacement for Rock Band. But I do like, I mean, you know, like there's no denying that the idea of adding music to Fortnite helps not just Fortnite Festival, but helps regular ass Fortnite when people are, you know, worming their way, like, you know, playing music in the middle of Fortnite. I think the thing that they need to do when they get the real instrument support in, is you need to be able to play Fortnite with your guitar strapped to you, and at any point just hit a button on it and have it bring up a note highway and have you play in the middle of the, like, you know, because right now you just hit a button and it's like a taunt, like the you don't play the song in regular Fortnite. It just plays automatically because you bought it and you own it and you equip it like it's a taunt. But what they need to do is make it so you can earn Rock Band points in the middle of a battle royale, if that makes any sense. Like that would be a fun, it'd be just a real stupid combination of like people going like, okay, I need to get this drum kit and I need to have a mouse and keyboard in it so that I can go from mouse and keyboard to immediately picking up these sticks and then just doing like a little drum fill every time I kill somebody, you know, like I think something like that would be fucking stupid, but in like a really exciting way. Anyway, what do we got? We got this Prince of Persia game. Let's go over here. What do I need to turn on? This. And we turn off that. Okay. All right. And I need to change this screen over to HDMI 1 so that I can see it here. And now I can hear it as well. You tell me if you think that the audio is a little too loud or what have you on the game, and I can adjust it. Let's see what's up with this thing. Tree. I pushed L3 to start. It said push any button. And they were right. What? It's already too hard. What are we doing? I'm trying to look at the... Yeah, that's the right color thing or whatever. Memory shards is what let you take screenshots, placing them on the map right where you took them. You can access your snapshots at any time. Oh, that's an interesting idea. Check out your amulet bling. It's 2024. And we are using the word bling still. To accept or decline, it's all good and fine, though the rewards are always tempting. It's like almost a limerick. Can I get... Oh, God. Oh, just forget it. Forget I asked. It's going to be like, is there cool stuff I can unlock with Ubisoft Connect? You know what? What are your thoughts thoughts on the term when it comes to the word cloud? In the cloud, on the cloud. It's interesting because they use both right here. Save in cloud, no data on the cloud. On seems weird to me. In seems right. Let's do that. And let's just go with the normal windows. Could maybe, I think if I was going to change anything, it would be to lengthen the parry and dodge window, I guess. That would be the stuff I would maybe change.
"30 years had passed. Decades without rain.
Don't I know it?
The once fertile plains of Fars had become as barren as the Lut Salt Desert. A few arrow shots from Persepolis. The Kushans, bloodthirsty warriors from the east, were attacking Persia.
Okay. It seems like it's gone poorly for some of them.
Persian soldiers defended the land, no matter the cost. Ardashir resisted heroically, but his men fell one by one. Anahita summoned her remaining strength in battle.
Is there going to be a quiz on this later? A lot of names being thrown out here.
Vishka, the Kushan general, victory was certain.
Think he ever pierces his lower lip with that thing if he gets real smug, like
Until
he's like, ow, oh.
history took a different turn.
Oh shit.
The 7 immortals were the best warriors in the kingdom.
Goku is here.
One of them would become a legend.
Which one? We'll never know.
Onward, immortals!
Oh, so when I played the game, we didn't start here. I think we started just after this part.
Don't worry about me. I'll be fine. Save Persepolis. I trained you for this. I will go help my wounded warriors.
Let's go, Sargon.
Okay. D-pad does not work. It's analog only, but it doesn't seem to have... Okay, no, you can walk. Okay. What is it? L2? No, what do I... R2. Yeah, but what's down here? Spikes. Okay. We did... Yeah, all right.
Be on your guard. It's the reservoir.
So it's basically Donkey Kong Country. What if they made a search action Donkey Kong Country game?
None of you will leave here alive.
Whoa, alright, I thought That lunge is, That window feels wide, but I messed it up enough times that it made me feel like I was missing something. Ha 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 ha! I'm Big Man!
Follow me, Sargon!
Thank you, Big Man!
Rain of fire! Keep running, Sargon!
We must eliminate those Kushan archers.
Leave it to me!
Oh, I see. You have to not let go. That's interesting.
How many did you get? I'll get out of your way so you can catch up!
Oh, okay. You gotta... I want to try and parry an arrow here. Okay. That does what I figured it would do. Thank you, Arrow Man. The parry is fine, but it doesn't, I don't know. But you know, everything upgrades, right? I mean, so finally a lore menu. That's a really good unknown ability. Unknown ability. Unknown ability. What can you do? You can jump, you can attack. Everything else, shit, man, I don't know.
The immortals! Don't let them get to General Uvishka!
Watch out, Sargon!
Right, okay. So that's our, like, cutscene parry. Murder him extra good. Oh, whoop. Oh. But I think that's only on bosses and kind of major enemies or whatever, so I don't think that's something you just do.
Let me handle him. Take this. You might need it.
You're right, I do.
Uvishka, you can't hide from me.
Apparently you can charge up attacks. Oh, that's bad for that dude.
The Russia bar, was it? Your life ends here.
Not if yours ends first.
That's a fair point. I'm trying to parry that, and I did not do it right. Okay. I should have used my potion. Man. No, okay. I'm hitting that too early. There we go. I was like, I can parry those, right? Okay. Parry's nice because it seems like the primary use of the parry is that it lets you stay up in that ass. That all happened so fast. It was just like, it seemed like it was running in fast motion or something. It was like, oh no, check this shit out. Blah.
It's come for you.
Anyway.
The mighty Simurgh, protector of Persia, has long left. But should our enemies try to take advantage of the situation, they will soon find that the kingdom's bravest warriors will be their undoing. "30 years ago, the divine bird Simurgh graced my shoulder, thus showing his trust in me to guide our people. Today, I, Tomiris,
Queen of Persia. I guess, yeah, I guess the presence of a Prince of Persia infers the possibility of a king or queen of Persia.
You and your forces have once again saved the kingdom.
Hassan, Prince of Persia.
Step forward, Sargon. Word of your deeds precedes you through the streets of Persepolis.
I mean, I stabbed that guy's horse, if that's what you mean.
Sash as a token of our gratitude.
Sargon, the Rashabar, the black wind that destroys all in his path.
I didn't choose that name.
You need not worry. I do not attach any importance to these superstitions.
That's him. There he is. It's the Prince of Persia. That's the... It says Prince right on the screen. There it is. It's Prince of this... This is the guy that all those games have been about. And he's just here.
The winds also carry the seeds of future harvests. I am truly glad to meet you, Sargon.
Thank you, Prince Hassan.
Let us drop the honorifics, and may we get to know each other in less formal circumstances.
So I should call you the Prince of Persia? Is that less honorific or more? Hang on.
As you wish, Hassan.
Yeah, I don't fucking like you. This kid doesn't like the Prince of Persia. It's like, nah, man. I was always more of a another world flashback kind of guy. Anyway, just gonna sort it up in here. Skins, that's where. So you got a Warrior Within skin. I think that's the pre-order thing. And then there's probably one that's like a deluxe edition thing. I don't know. Skins, man. Skins in single-player games.
Varen, we're somehow the only immortals left here.
The others are probably letting loose up on the roof. Not all warriors belong in the throne room. Join them, Sargon. I'll be along soon enough.
Your name brings hope to Persia and is feared by the enemy. What a reputation.
I mean, you're the Prince of Persia.
Maybe.
I didn't ask to be prince either, but fate has spoken, and I must accept it.
Okay.
We owe this victory to you, Reshabar. I am glad you're on our side.
Just watch out. The Rashabar is said to sow ruin and destruction.
I do not believe such stories. I've seen your contribution in battle. That is all that matters to me.
All right, cool. Good talk.
Long live the House of Tamiris.
I was just thinking the same thing, dog. Just say, do we have a map or anything yet? I guess not. Okay.
I'm proud of you, Sargon.
I defeated Yuvishka, and we saved Persepolis.
Did we? Thousands died on the battlefield. We're out of supplies. Persia is barely surviving. The Kushan will surely come back. Would you call that a victory?
I'm gonna smoke that Kushan.
I let my pride go to my head.
A warrior's journey is always one in progress. And when there's nothing left in one's path, the warrior wanders.
What is at the end of my blade? I know.
Found an answer yet?
I won't figure that
This
out
dick.
tonight.
No,
Maybe a drink will help. You should join us.
Thanks, but I have other matters to attend to. You have what it takes to become one of the greatest, Sargon.
I know. Just watch me.
He doesn't like it for all the like. I feel like the character so far has gone back and forth between, oh, I didn't choose this name. I'm just some guy. So like now he's just like, oh yeah, I know.
And listen to Varum. He will keep you on the right path.
I'm telling you.
What's
Prince
up, rooftop
Hassan
posse?
may be my son.
Oh, that's nonsense.
He took everything from his mom, that's all.
Alright, you are really not her type.
Who's type?
The kid finally decided to join us.
The hero of the day. The Queen's new protege.
So, you're mingling with aristocracy now, eh?
Or trading in your swords to become a satrap.
Laugh all you want. Who eliminated a general tonight, huh?
That's right. That's right.
Don't encourage them, Sargon.
It just means you've impressed them. He's right.
If you want to talk more quietly, I won't be far.
No, I hear you.
Was Farum still with...
Yeah, he's in the throne room.
So there. Must be collecting our payment. What payment? Artaban gets paid in scrolls. I can hear you, Menelaus.
Not bad, kid. Not bad.
What do you mean, not
Keep it up, and maybe one day you'll take on a real challenge like me.
You just don't want to get your ass kicked in front of an audience.
Keep dreaming, kid. Go see Nate.
So, will you still remember us now that you're famous?
I'm trying to stay humble. And find what is at the end of my blade.
Oh,
Oh.
sounds like Anahita set your head straight.
Sort of. In her own way.
You know, it is amazing what you did. You should be proud of yourself.
I just ran to the right and killed a guy. He was on a horse. It's just some dude.
One of our own eliminated the Kashan general. Outstanding.
And you are the White Lion's pride.
You ragtag bunch of immortals.
I feel like I'm so not in this conversation, and I know, like, no, I'm like, but like, there's something about the lingo and name dropping and all of this other stuff that is just like, oh, okay, like I know ultimately none of this matters.
And with Sargon's bravery, that's another one for the history.
But it's just something.
We made the city safe. The people are at peace again.
This is cute, but can we go celebrate now? Our usual haunt has food and drinks on the house. Varum, you're coming with us. I wouldn't miss it.
Varum! Prince Hassan has been kidnapped.
Ah, the Prince of Persia.
Kidnappers? They must still be in the palace.
Thank you,
Take the
Voldo.
lead, Sargon. You may be the last to have spoken to him. We must find Prince Hassan.
Okay.
Anahita's guards.
Someone's asked about voice acting and languages and stuff. Let's take a look, I guess, here. Persian. I'm a dubs not subs guy, to be honest, so that's not that interesting of an option for me, but we'll. But that's cool that that's there. I'm afraid to quit because I haven't gotten to a save point or anything yet. Hang on a sec, I'm tripping the fuck out. Okay. Great warriors can control their other exceptional abilities. Right. Build meter, spend meter. Nope. The body is it's fine. It's fine. Am I just going, or am I... Okay. I was like, do I need to...
Anahita, what is this all about?
I wasn't planning on killing you, Sargon. Stay out of this.
Move
A
out
word?
of my way. What the hell was that?
It was a cool
Still a
dance. I mean...
child.
Ugh. You don't even know my cool dance. You should run around it. It's just a circle.
I'll find you, Hassan. That sword swinging wasn't just for flair.
Telling me there's a red. That's no good. What do we got here? That's not that. We don't want that. That's not actually useful. Yeah, like that's none of this is what I'm Markers for interactive elements. No, that's just like yeah, well. And they've got enough difficulty options in there that, like, as I'm figuring out, like, how to read attacks that are yellow versus red or whatever, I'll just have to, you know, I can always set it to easier, like, hey, give me more life because I need more time to figure out what the fuck these attacks look like because I can't reliably trust the color of the glow anymore.
Anahita, what is going on?
Sargon, who was it? I thought I recognized Anahita. Is she involved?
Yes, she is. Without a doubt.
Barum, gather your forces. You are to leave for Mount Karf at once, and Ardashir and his soldiers are already
They
on
got
the
the
way.
Prince of
We need all
Persia.
the help we can get.
We will not fail you.
They kidnapped the Prince of Persia.
Bring him back. Bring back my son.
Give me back my son. Yeah, like I don't want anything that's just like change the shade of this stuff a little bit. I want let me choose different colors for the yellow and red eye things because that's
Anahita took Prince Hassan.
I would choose like a yellow and a blue would be good. That'd be a good contrast. That'd be like a big difference.
I can't fathom why Anahita would do such a thing.
Sargon, you know her best. What do you make of it?
It doesn't make sense. She has always been loyal.
She wants to seize power for herself.
Oh, what do you even mean?
The Simorg may have disappeared, but the mighty god used to live on Mount Karf, and perhaps still does. It has always been the Simorg who appoints future kings and queens.
Anahita probably wishes to receive the Simorg's blessing.
I bet it's more complicated than that.
Why kidnap Prince Hassan?
She needs him. The gates to the Simorg temple only open for members of the royal family.
She has lost her mind. She will never get the Simorg's blessing like that.
We can't be certain. After all, the Simorg may be weakened.
One thing's for sure. Prince Hassan is in danger. She will kill him once she has no need for him.
Immortals, follow me. Let's help Ardashir and find Prince Hassan.
What's up?
Wait for me here. Don't worry.
Okay, there's the saving tree. So why don't we go back to the main menu and we will relaunch it, and that will change the language and we can hear some of the Persian dialogue. Still don't have a map. I want to say this is where they started us when we played the game back in June.
قبلا اینجا اومد.
نه، اما دربارش خوندم. این مکان زمانی محل کاخ داریوش بوده. دین، پزشکی، طالبینی، هندسه، جبر، همه دانش‌ها اینجا جمع آوری و در دسترس همگان قرار گرفته بود. کوه قاف محل استقرار دژ بزرگ حکمت بوده، افتخار تمام پارسیان.
خب، بعدش چی شد؟
هیچ کس زنده نموند تا داستان را تعریف کنه. و حالا فکر کن شاهزاده غسان درگیر این ماجرا شده. هیچ کس نمیدونه چی در انتظارمونه. کی میدونه چی در انتظارمونه؟
That's true.
کی میدونه چی در انتظار؟
All right, I'm going to change the voices back. That's cool that that's in there. That's a cool option. Like I said, dubs, not subs, baby. Truly, it's dubs and subs, where you read the dialogue before they're done saying it.
Calf. Most sacred of mountain.
Been here before?
No, Relit Mountain.
And?
No one survived to tell the tale. Who knows what might await us? Who knows what might await us?
I believe there is an air dash. That's real crazy back there. I don't know. This is not where we started.
What is this sorcery?
It must be after this
I'm
stuff.
a
Like it's basically
not a seer.
when fighting starts is
Frozen as it
when
falls.
where they started us.
As if time had stopped.
But this was the environment for sure. Anyway. Can't reach that.
Stay sharp. Prince Hassan can't be far now.
Something is not right here. We must proceed with caution.
Sure, Menelaus. You can scurry from shadow to shadow like frightened vermin.
I'm serious,
Pussy.
Odd. There's a strange presence
Oh,
here.
core challenge completed. I said the word pussy out
Feel it
loud.
too. There's only one way to find out.
Let's go then.
This is where I started. It's like, damn, why are all these people dead? Oh wait. Yeah, I don't know. I'm bummed about the parry indicator, the red eye stuff. That's it's disappointing. I don't know. Like, I don't know what my expectations are when it comes to colorblindness options. Like, I'm just so used to them being terrible that I'm never like outraged. Like, I can't believe they didn't do, you know. But I sure wish that that option was better.
Long dead, judging by the rot.
How is that possible? They left not long before us.
We are not welcome here.
Oh, yeah?
Stay on your guard. We will find the Prince and Anahita.
We go east.
We don't go anywhere. You'll only slow me down. You're on your own.
Rad Jen is too rad for you. Gems. More gems. Even more gems. The problem is, like, okay, you know, like, so, you know, probably the answer on the development side would be like, well, we put those high contrast modes in, but like those make the game look like shit. Like, I don't want to, I don't want this. I don't need this. Like, my eyes aren't fucking broken, dude. You know? Like, I don't need to make the game look like fucking garbage. I don't need to make it look like fake, you know? Just like one minor option here and there. Like, this sucks. This is a shit option. Like, I don't need, and for some people, maybe they need this and that's like perfect for them. But like, I don't need to make the game look like shit deliberately, especially like that's something, you know, that as you're streaming games, you start to realize that, you know, people get fucking weird when you have any of that shit turned on. Like, why does it look all fucked up? You're like, all right, well. I guess I should go, huh? Do we have a map yet? No. Oh, all right. I can. Oh, don't have an air dash. Can't actually. What? That was weird. The bird of knowledge. All right, we've opened that gate, and now we can just keep going. Oh. I feel like the parries and stuff, like just the regular parries, are not doing enough damage. I feel like if I'm just parrying normal enemies, it should just let me by, you know? Can't parry a bomb. Oh, maybe did I? Did I in fact parry that? Like, hey, you stood around and waited long enough to time this arrow. Like, fuck it, 2 should kill him. You know, just like, let me just... Instead of... That's 3. 4. Like, who's gonna do that? Like, it's cool that you don't take the damage, right? But... There's justice and measure of all things. Okay. Persian sky. Big tree.
What are you doing here? This place is too dangerous for a child.
Don't worry about me. I know the Citadel better than anyone. I know every step. I even go where others can't.
Where others can't?
I've chatted and argued with every creature, and I know every tree here.
Like this one. Are they all like this?
These trees are special. They're called whack-whack.
Yeah, you gotta get these special trees. You gotta get this whack-whack, you know what I'm saying? Top shelf whack-whack disrupted my circadian rhythms.
They have the purest of Athra. So, stand beneath its leaves to restore your energy. There are many whack-whack trees throughout Mount Calf.
Tell me, you say you know all here. We're in search of soldiers like us. Our prince is being led by a general. Have you seen anyone like that?
A prince? There hasn't been a prince here in so long. I've only seen you. Well, if you've lost your friend in Mount Calf, then you're going to need an Eye of the Wanderer.
What's that?
It's a very rare, very ancient thing. Here, for you.
Here, for you, it's a map.
Go on, try it.
We're never going to get 200% with all this stuff unfilled out here.
Here, I might as well show you a neat trick to remember places.
Wow, 2 items.
Thank you, miss. I don't know your name.
My name is Faraba.
I'm Sargon, warrior of the Immortals.
Oh, doesn't that sound impressive? Well, Sargon, I'm sure we'll meet again in Mount Calf. I'll share my discoveries with you when I can, but I'll need time crystals to do it.
Time crystals?
The crystals you've been collecting. They're time crystals. Well, it's a good thing I took a picture of that chest because I have no idea how to get it. A shield? What manner of sorcery is this? Oh, geez, I didn't realize. Like I just went to the tree. The idea that I've got blazed that fucking fast is kind of crazy. And that dude's still alive after all that. I don't know, man. The enemies feel like they maybe just take a few too many hits. Which I guess that's, I don't know, like if your goal is like, hey, we want to make combat be, how is that guy blocking that from that angle? Fuck this. Dropped his spear on me from an egregious angle. Do these guys respawn? They do. Spikes there? Yeah. Okay. I could probably run across that, but let's go up here because there's probably something up here. Yeah. Oh, fuck you. God damn it. Ugh. I feel like if I'm coming at them from a weird angle, I should be able to do damage. Like it's kind of weird that oh man, just leaving respawn everybody. That's there. Figured there had to be something weird out here. If the screen's getting all crazy. Oh, look at that.
Sargon, up here!
I probably go back, right? Yeah, because it's the statue is more filled in now. Those guys didn't respawn.
Take the prince to the Simor gate.
Anahita! Don't you dare harm him!
If you want Prince Hassan back, come and get him!
Anahita!
Anahita!
Anahita was here. She's taking Hassan to the Simor gate.
Then Artaban may be right about her wanting the throne. That thing above us. What is it?
I'm not sure. But to get to Hassan and Anahita, we must destroy it.
From this distance? That's not possible for either of us.
If only we knew someone who had a bow.
Bahram sent him to the east to investigate the forest.
Oh, we gotta go get his
I'll
bow.
look for another way.
Look, I mean, there's arrows right here and everything. We're so screwed. We just need a bow. go up. Doesn't seem like we're supposed to go up yet, but... Well, we can't go that way. The story and the voice acting and stuff like that, not really doing it for me, but like the action feels nice. And it seems like nicely adjustable in terms of like, oh, I would like a longer dodge and parry window. You know, you can get that. Wait, is this gonna go all the way back down? Yeah, it probably is, huh? No, where am I? It's just a different way up. Maybe I needed an ability to go up that way. The next time I come through here, I'll be able to go the fast way or something. Oh, tricky. Oh. That's it. They come at you, man. The default parry windows and stuff like that. I may just fucking enable those windows just for fucking, just because I want to get through it, you know. That guy flash red. Eh. Well, that's a problem. So, I mean, ideally, I don't need to go... I don't need to go watch those cutscenes again, right? I mean, I assume... Yeah, okay. My objective is still the same of... Meet dude in forest. A Ninja Gaiden done in this style would be neat. That would be that'd be a cool use of that franchise. Oh, that's right. I actually can't go this way because I don't... Constantly hitting the switch as I'm... So what is in here? Oh, shit. We gotta heal. Cannot just mash the parry button. You gotta cool down on that a little bit. Oh, I'm so almost dead. Oh, yeah. I think I am gonna just, especially if there's gonna be fucking situations where I just straight up can't see the attacks. Then I'm going to do that. Just just lost half my fucking health running at that one dude. Jesus. They eat you up, man. I don't, you know, it's. It's kind of cool. I don't know. Like, I guess that's not the worst in the world that, you know, hey, you really can't fuck around. But I don't know. I also like to fuck around. And we'll go back and fight the weird tiger guy later. Have I watched any AGDQ this week? Not really.
Do tell me you found a path to Prince Hassan and Anahita.
No. Have you? It seems they avoided
No, I
the
haven't,
depths of the Citadel.
Haven't really seen much of it.
Only the most abominable creatures lurk in the darkest reaches. I do my best work in the shadows, and Hassan is not here. Don't take unnecessary risks.
Thanks for the warning, Rajin.
This area is too rad for you. Well, where, I mean, I guess I'm supposed to, well, I guess it actually probably says find in the forest. Okay. So that's all the way over there. That probably means I want to go that way instead of taking the elevator up like I did last time. Let's go the way we're supposed to go, because then we can get a bow and... Oh, what? Okay, we'll jump up here. We'll go here. We'll keep going. Oh, right. We gotta go this way. What's up with that? I don't get to know yet, apparently. Let's just double check. I mean, no? All right. Okay. Yeah.
What brings you here, traveler?
I don't even know anymore.
My allies and I are in pursuit of a traitor.
Then you and the others are trapped here too.
A word?
Mount Carf has seen its share of travelers. Many are lost within the web of time's curse.
Zorgi says, this is the kind of lower mid-budget game we need more of.
Beware.
Yeah, but it's, I mean,
death and misery.
Yeah. But are you willing to pay $50 for this game? Because that is its lowest price. If you want to play it 3 days early and get a skin or whatever, it's $60. It seems like a fantastic game. Like I don't know. Like I'm not, like damning it because of its price, but it's.
Even the most determined of warriors must be prepared.
It's a hard thing, like you think about it, what I'm doing is I'm looking at this game and then saying, oh, side-scrolling Metroidvania search action type of thing, $30, without knowing anything about its length or its quality or anything like that. And it's a weird. The thing is, I don't think I'm wrong, but also it's kind of a crummy assumption. Yeah, Metroid Dread was full price. That's absolutely true.
Its unique properties will aid you. Just know
it's hard. It's
precious and can only be changed at a whack.
It's hard because it's unfair, and it's I think a way that a lot of us have behaved for a good long time about pricing in games and whatever else. Right? It's Metroid Dread, I think, was absolutely worth full price, and it sounds like people are really loving this game too. So it's probably worth the money as well. But there are a lot of games available for less money. Or you could give them $18 and play and do the subscription game, as long as you're used to the notion of not owning your video games.
I'll make good use of this.
Slightly increase max health. The additional health boost can only be regenerated at Wok Wok trees.
Welcome. Welcome.
You got anything else cool? Okay, make it so I can equip multiple amulets. Buy some old currency. Additional healing potion. Better efficiency out of the potions. Okay. I'm going to make it so I can hold additional amulets, because that seems useful. Oh, this is the amulet you get for the deluxe version of the game. Hear a special sound when you're near a hidden item. Okay. And you have something to say.
These amulets are very.
There are magi in Persepolis.
Those in Mount Calf possess more unique. The longer Mount Calf, the more we'll all forget.
Tree. Oh, it's cool that the bird hangs out. That was not yellow. Or was it? And I just missed it. Yeah, that... I'm assuming that was not a yellow flash. It was not yellow? Yeah. Man. Fuck. This sucks. This sucks. Like, I should stop playing this. Fuck, man. That's such a bummer. Let's see if this even does anything, honestly. Like, the... Oh, I hate this. This is so not useful. Like, this is not at all what I need. This doesn't do anything. And it doesn't even fix the actual fucking problem. Okay, so once you're in high contrast mode, you can adjust that aspect of it. But if it... Gameplay elements are given in plain, bright colors. Choose color combinations. So if I turn these two things off, what does it actually do now? Is this any different? Or is this just... Or is this just the regular looking game because I turned off both of the options? Okay, so that one was yellow. Enemies that have both are going to be a real problem. Okay. Oh. Bird's going nuts. There's something up there. Well, I guess let's go down. Was the bird making noise over here? Yeah. Slightly increased melee attack power while in full health. Uh-huh. Okay. Yeah. Dark Hearts. Yep. Got it. So where am I I'm trying to get somewhere over here. Way over here. It looks like I can still go down, so let's go down. Again. Let's just see what's over here. Ah! Okay. Yeah, we can still do this. That's not... No, that's the wrong time to go. Why? Yeah, another one of these. The realm of broken memories. That's it. All right, so now we've opened that trap door to get us back up here. So we went to that little roundabout area, I guess. And we don't necessarily... Well... guess we kind of do. Oh, we cannot go that way. Oh. Did that open both? No, just the one. Okay.
Another one of Ardashir's men.
Sargon. How?
You're alive.
So much time has passed.
Okay.
What? You only got here last night.
With the number of times this character has already heard about the idea of time being weird, the idea that he's saying this means that Sargon is a fucking moron.
One single night that has lasted 30 years.
30 years?
This place is a prison. There is no way out. You must flee.
Where are your brothers in arms?
All lost in the Citadel. All prisoners of time. This is no end for a warrior. This endless captivity. If a soldier is to die, it should be in combat.
Uh-huh, okay.
Free my men, my insignia. Take it. My brothers in arms will give theirs too.
Okay. So that's another collectible, I suppose. All right, we got a hand-holdy up there. We got some hand-holdies over on that side. We got a little loop-de-loop. We got a little loop-loop there. So it looks like if we can get that thing spinning. Okay, if we stand here, there's water. All right, can we get to that little handy hold there? And is that going to let us? It is not. Okay. Is this something we cannot solve yet? There's nothing on the left side of the chamber to... Oh, well, I guess I can just jump and grab onto this, huh? Okay. Oh, I guess I can stand on the other one and that will make it rotate or something. Something will happen? Yes? Ah. Here, go here, go here, go here. Oh, and that pulls that down. Okay. Easy peasy. Oh, well, I was just humping this. And now I'm going to hump you with it. That. Was that one yellow? That one looked yellow. Okay, so I cannot parry his weird poundy attack. Like, I just need to read the attacks as animations. I can't rely on the... But the spinny one, I can parry. Poundy, no. Spinny, sure. Not that one. I tried to parry that one. Nope, he's just gonna... Okay. I thought he... Okay. Okay, so if I stand further back, he will do the spin. Oh, god damn it. No, if I stand further back, sometimes he will do a charge. There we go. Setting the windows to long did not make them that long. The fuck up thing is, you know, there's like, so there ends up being kind of a knock-on effect of like, okay, now I'm spending so much time thinking about the color of these attacks that I'm fucking up the timing on everything else. You know what I mean? I'm devoting so much thought to like that aspect of it that it fucks up everything else. Uh-oh. At least he spins multiple times, because I would never be able to parry that on the first swing. Because I'd be too busy staring at it going like, wait a minute, is that yellow or is that valuable item acquired? It's frustrating because you find yourself in these situations where you're just like, this is not meant to be a difficult fucking fight.
Father, where am I?
But you end up
Wait. Father, what's happening to me?
Wait.
having to spend more time on it than you want. You're just like, oh.
Disappeared.
I will say I did not do any of this in the demo I played back in June because I think they just started us with the bow and a few other items. Well, let's go this way.
Hello. Hello.
Oh, that's...
Is it the first time you're meeting a whack tree?
Yo, man, this tree can talk.
I've seen these trees along my journey, but you're the first to speak.
No. I'm not a whack tree. I live in it. There are many whack trees across the Citadel. Their branches are a refuge for us, and also a great help for travelers like you.
Yes, I've noticed.
These trees
Just some nice
have
small
always
talk
been
with a floating
here
head in the tree.
Since the start of all life. Their roots are deep, nourished by the primordial athra that resonates within all things. But now, the forest suffers. Amidst the curse, a creature from elsewhere sows more misfortune and desolation. Here, take this.
Okay. Healing zone. Yes, I did have the healing zone when I played it. And that was useful. I'm not at full health very often, so I don't really care about this. I'll keep my bird. Keep my bird with me. How close am I to this? Okay, we're still heading in the right direction. This is a long trip. Oh, man. If only I could roll into a ball and then drop a bunch of bombs so that I could push the ball up, and crawl into this, roll into this little hole here. That doesn't even really show as a... Oh, I gotta hit the thing up there. Right. Oh, ah, Hey, what's up? Check it out. Pretty cool, huh?
You there? Will you help this time?
This time? I just came this way.
I knew this forest was rotting my mind. Do you sense it? Something wicked has drained life from this place.
All of Mount Carf is cursed. That's
cursed.
I don't recognize your armor. You're not a...
We've come from across the seas to attack the palace of Darius. But we're ensnared.
King Darius? He's been dead 30 years. The palace here is deserted.
So long? Quick, go find my brother in arms. He'll help me get out of here. I don't know what I have to offer, but help me before my mind rots more.
Sure. Why would I say no? Like, do you want to take a new quest? No.
Find my friend.
Okay, looks like there's nothing. Okay, we gotta go down. Go that way. Tree. Well, this would be a good place to go when you had a bow, for example. But we don't, so we go this way. Ugh. Just leave me alone, man. Norfair. Okay, let's see what's here, I guess. No, because this is like not where we're supposed to go. We're supposed to stay in the forest. Like I said, I want to get the bow. I kind of want to stay on course. As dumb as that is. Oh, right. We're supposed to... Like, why put this here? If it's a thing you have at the very beginning, what's the... See, I didn't go that way, and it's a dead end area, so you know you missed something. Wasted that. At least I got one hit in there at the end. Oh. Back attack. The parry stuff is honestly like the unblockable and whatever it is kind of like draining my desire to play this game at all. Which is frustrating. It's cool. But that's just not something I want to have to spend a bunch of time thinking about now for the next however many hours this game is, right? I don't have enough levels to do even a level 1 attack, let alone my healing attack. Jump over it, huh? It's you know, no, it's not a lazy devs sort of thing. It's a like very few games do that. Very few games just let you choose the color of HUD elements. Like it's just not a thing that a lot of games do. Competitive shooters have been pretty good about that stuff. Call of Duty is great about it. Titanfall was fantastic at it. Apex is pretty good. At that sort of stuff. And I mean, look at Tekken. Like that's another, like the color blindness thing is a thing that so many games get wrong that like it's hard for me to be mad at any one game. It's just a thing of like, oh, well that, you know, like it's another game that fucked that up because most games do. And plenty of games where it doesn't matter. Like they'll fuck it up, and I'm like, well, whatever. You know, you don't really need that here anyway. Oh fuck, man, I was so close that time. And so I don't know, like, you know, like one would assume, you know, the like Tekken is a great example of like, I don't know why that game needs a color blindness option, but that's, you know, different people have different types of color blindness, and so, you know. But that's never a game I would consider like, oh, it really needs some color options. I don't know what you would need that for in Tekken. I'll tell you the thing. I wish I could cancel into the slide a little more readily. To be honest, that's. But like the frequency with which games get color blindness settings wrong for, you know, that I notice and that is a problem or whatever you want to say. It's the sort of thing that makes me wonder, like, do I just have a fucking weird color blind, you know, like what is the, because clearly, you know, I've like plenty of people talk to accessibility experts, whatever you want to call it, and yet it's still something that they get wrong, and so I don't know. I don't really know. I don't really know what to make of it. Convert a small amount of damage taken into meter build. Huh. But like the type of color blindness I have when you take a test, when you take the color blindness tests or whatever, is protanopia. And but also I have trouble distinguishing some color differences that I don't think are a part of traditional protanopia. And so even in games where they try to like put a filter over the screen and like filters over the screen are never the right answer. Have never been the right answer in my experience. There's never been one game where I've been like, oh, I toggled this on and now everything looks, you know, like that. That is a completely useless function. And for me, it's like I need to be able to customize, like when there are certain gameplay elements.
Menelaus' bow. What's going on?
That you need to be able to discern. Then that's the problem. Like distinguishing colors quickly. You know, that's sort of the thing. And so when, you know, if I have time to stare at a thing, I can go, oh, that's red. You know, like if I had a split second longer, like it's easy to see like, okay, there's a little bit of red in here. Or at least see that's not yellow, I suppose is actually the thing I would be looking for. But in a situation where you are dealing with these kind of tight parry windows or not tight parry windows, but like the attack, like discerning, do I need to parry this attack or get out of the way? Because you can lengthen the parry windows, but that's not something that actually would help here. All right, well, we got our bow. And was that a dead version of us? Is that... Wait, can I not... Okay, it'll just kind of automatically aim at the thing. Okay, so it'll kind of, you push in the direction and it'll do most of the work for you, I guess, on the aiming. That's not too bad. Okay, that's clearly the end of the area, and there's wind okay, yeah, tree. So the answer becomes like either let me choose the colors, which is generally a fine option. But depending on the game, if it's got 20 different things and they don't know what each individual person might need to change, letting people pick and choose each UI color in some games maybe that's too much. I don't really know.
It's strange.
But the other option, yeah, the option is either don't use color to do gameplay stuff.
What are you talking about?
If you're gonna do color, also do patterns. That's like puzzle games and stuff like that, like a puzzle fighter or something. Is hard.
You are not welcome.
But if they were to put like numbers on the gems, or this one's got a plus and this one's got a diamond,
What was that?
like that would
Some
really
beast's
help.
Too scared to even show itself. That's what. Now, where did it go? Good luck to you, Sargon.
I don't know. It's okay. I was just wondering. Everywhere else I've been able to fall. Someone said that the bird doesn't take up a slot. Oh, look at that. I feel like I've yet to hear the bird and go, oh, I need to go this way. But I guess that is probably what the bird is talking about. Unfortunately, I don't have what I would need to do that, so... Bird up. Have some lore, why don't you? Fucking dick. Jump up on top of that and keep running to the left, but no. Ah, came through the door at me. Oh, fuck off, man. Ah, I screwed that up real good. Joke's on you. I didn't even need to use that platform. Oh, we're back at this. Okay. So we're just going back the way we came then to go reach the upper citadel. That was that elevator all the way back here, right? No, that's near this elevator, but look at that Metroid ass bug. Ah! Oh, I fucked that up all the way. Nice. I will say that, you know, the long parry window doesn't seem that much longer than the normal one. When I did that stick when I turned it on? It sure did. Hmm. This is not how I want to fight. Like, fuck off, man. Whatever. If you're gonna stand back there and go back and forth, like, I don't need to do this. Well, I don't see a good way to get up there. Going that way. But I've not been here at all, so. Here we go. But yeah, I guess like it's a, you know, there's just an aspect of this that I just don't know. Alright, that doesn't look like a thing I can do yet. Oh, can I not do this either? I can't do a charged attack in the air. So that wouldn't be it. But that was the vines that did that anyway. So I guess I just can't really do any of this shit. Alright, this isn't the way we're supposed to go anyway. So, back we go. Boy, when I get whatever gem I need to be able to fast travel between all the trees or whatever, That'll feel pretty good. Yeah, I don't really get the you know, this is still set to normal difficulty and all that sort of stuff in terms of damage and in and out. I don't really get how or why the enemies are as you know, bullet spongy is not the word, but you know what I mean. Why these encounters are the way they are. It's like they wanted to have these meaningful battles with, you know, enemies that didn't die in 2 hits. But at the same time, like they're traversing the platforms same as you are in a way that doesn't feel like fun for that battle. If you know what I mean. Like, it's not fun to chase them around on platforms and stuff. Like, the platforming doesn't feel tight enough that that's like a fun part of the combat, or like a meaningful part of the combat.
Menelaus. And that amazes you somehow?
I found your bow.
Different possibilities, all unfolding at the same time.
Yeah, so perhaps it is a case where like this area becomes trivial when I become more powerful and all that sort of stuff. I'm sure that there's something along those lines.
But my bow is in good hands.
Anahita is taking Hassan to the top of the citadel.
In fact, she did that like 9 hours ago or 20 minutes ago. Time is weird here.
To the Simor Gate. Before I forget, my bow serves a dual purpose. You may want to take another look.
See that hole on the bottom? Yeah.
I'll meet you up there.
Yeah. You sick fuck. All right. Yeah, right. Y'all got a tree around here? Smell those trees from a distance. Let's get this before we... Here you go, it's another one of these. As I witnessed my only son being devoured by this loathsome creature, my sole focus became seeking vengeance. Oh, that's like that. I think that was just a description of the next boss we're going to fight, if I'm not mistaken. Like, this is a bad situation, right? It's like, here's 2 enemies attacking you with different timing and different, you know, they're both coming at you from the same direction. Like, that's a weird, I don't know. It's not necessarily bad, I guess, but it doesn't, well, I don't know. That is either a, well, that is either a get good thing or a, you know, you kind of... It's like, in some ways, it feels like they built these encounters to where you're not supposed to be taking on that many enemies at a time, and then occasionally they give you mixes of enemies that are, oh my god. They really, the game pounds on you, I guess, like across the board, right? Like I I'm not super resilient. Like, your character is not very resilient. You get chewed up pretty quickly. They feel like they take a few too many hits at times. Oh wait, is that what is that? Oh, that's just the archer dropped a arrow in case I needed one. I remember this door. Okay, so just keep going to the right. Ooh.
Hey there, Sargon of the Immortals.
You fucking loser.
The world does not revolve around you, young man.
What? Fuck no.
That's my Maman Bozorg. I just know you'll want to visit her shop from time to time. Hi, Sargon.
Welcome.
Oh, you could buy a piece of heart. That's. I feel like I have not earned much money. Do you? Maybe you lose. Maybe you lose currency when you die. Because I feel like that's the amount that I had last time. Just about last time we were here. I would like to have 2 potions, so I'm just gonna... You lose 10 on death? Yeah. How refined is their difficulty system? Like, it's tempting, man. Like, you look at these and you're just like, dude, this is not fun. And it, like, I'm not finding the combat encounters to be enjoyable in their default form here. So I don't know. Let's and you get chewed up. So I don't know. Let's try that. Let's try that. And environmental damage. Yeah. Okay. Oh, so it's like, it's just meter build. It's not, you cannot adjust. Hey man, don't make me lose money when I die, but that's okay. Whatever. Hey, here we go. Right. I did do this when I played it over the summer.
Out of reach, beyond control. Who do you serve, I wonder?
Dude, I don't even know anymore.
I turn my eye to the human world when I choose.
I'm Sargon.
Hey, I'm Sargon.
I serve Persia as one of the immortals.
Immortals, you say? Interesting. Well, immortal.
Every game got to have a tall lady.
Before a true immortal. Kahiva,
you sickos, you did this.
And blacksmith to the gods. I've forged their greatest weapon.
Have you forged weapons for mortals?
I've served mortals from time to time. King, few other mortals are worthy.
I had no idea that in Mount Carf, gods and goddesses walked among humans.
I mean, you're immortal, isn't that something? I mean, well,
It
whatever.
was so. The curse altered everything. Some go, but I remain. My forge protected me from the winds of time.
Would you forge for a mortal again?
For a few time crystals.
But I thought I was an immortal.
Even in the skewed reach of time, a mortal's life is insignificant.
What are we? All right.
Welcome. Do you wish something forged?
Okay, so you kind of armor up. More arrows. Increase max health. Oh, so you can level up your amulets as well. Huh. Okay.
I doubt a mortal has seen.
I have not. But my blades, Kais and Layla, have never failed me.
Over flame and heat, this forge. Believe me, mortal.
Wait, I thought it was immortal. What do we?
Speaks to me. My forge.
I mean, when I die, I come back to life. The immortals are just a name for Persian elites. Well, I don't know, man. I feel like I've died a lot and come back to life. So you know.
Find it. During the shattering things, we shall see if you are worthy. Then
It turns out I'm worthy. Turns out my map aided me.
welcome.
I guess I'll buy something. Damage of arrows, who cares? Are these amulets? Are these permanent upgrades? Are these amulets? Is that what the pips, how many amulet slots it takes up? Like, does this maybe take 3 amulet slots? Is that what it's trying to say here? And then these are upgrades to your existing stuff. So I guess you want to do this, but I don't have whatever. Okay, well, I guess we'll just not do anything and... And we'll just keep going. Fast travel, you say? Oh, bird. I can't do anything with this. Yet. Okay, so let's get back here and we can shoot this thing. Do we have a new direction yet? Or was it just... Okay, yeah, we go over that. Oh, right, they went this way. Treat. Body of a lion, face of a human, tail of a scorpion. That's the that is the next, that is a boss in this game. I know that much. So I done fought it. I guess I would say that, you know, obviously early goings, whatever, but there's something, I'm finding something kind of unlikable about the story and characters and dialogue. Like, it's fine, I guess, though. But it's, I'm... Oh, yeah, it's right here. This is in fact that boss. I think it feels pretty good. I mean, that's how, when I played it back in June, I came away from it thinking like, hey, this seems really promising. But now, you know, playing it and leveling up and doing all the stuff myself through the early game, it seems fine. But like I said, just something kind of underwhelming about it. Oh boy. Well, blew that. I might just set this to, you know, the easier difficulty and just blast through it. Like, you know, it's a nice looking game. I'm not like I'm finding that the color blindness situation is I'm sure that's having some effect on my enjoyment of the entire game in a way that is kind of hard to articulate.
Is your destiny.
I also think that their choice of calling these guys immortals, which maybe that's historically accurate or whatever, and then having a bunch of bosses say that I'm a mortal in a game where I very clearly die after I come back to life, is very confusing. When I was recording footage of this back in June, this was, I think, the end of the demo. And it took me like 10 or 12, you know, it took me quite a lot of tries to do this. And now I'm sitting here wondering like, oh, is it because of the color stuff? Get out of the way. Yay. It's likable. I think, you know, the combat and there's little bits and pieces that I wonder if they will open up with powers as you go, because there's some stuff around like I wish I could cancel in and out of stuff a little bit more easily, like from attack to slide. Which I guess you can do. Well, what is the? Oh, let's go get this stuff before it disappears or something stupid like that. Okay, so I can cancel out of... Okay, so you commit on the third hit, on the third attack. That's what it is. But like the first attack, I can bail out of. But that third attack, you cannot. Okay. I mean, that makes sense.
Oh, let me just get to the further.
Oh, jeez. There we go. That's that air dash. That's weird that he kind of does a wall run animation even when there's no wall. Well, let's keep going this way.
Any sign of the prince?
Who?
No.
What?
And I've been scouring the place for 3 days now.
3 days? Artaban, but we only got here hours ago.
Hours for you. Days for me.
Hey, stupid.
Years for
Get it into your
Ardashir's
stupid
land.
head. Time is weird. How many people have to say something about time for you to go, oh, that's a trip, bro? Just, that's all you have to say. It's like, damn, son. That's all you would have to say. Everyone gets this but you, idiot. Right? We need to go around and down and... Is this where the that weird fucker was? No. Air dashes make games better. Name one game that was made worse by the presence of an air dash. Oh, yeah. See, there it is. That was made way worse. Fuck this game. See, we got to uncover more of the map. Some more stuff to pick up. Dearest mother. Wrong button. Oh. I have made a mistake. Oh, that's a harsh, it's a harsh penalty. I thought I was going like a cool way, but it turns out that was just the way they wanted you to go. Well, now what's over here? We've screwed up yet again by accidentally going the right way.
Not so rough with the prince.
Anahita, I know you. You're loyal to the crown.
There is still a long way to go. Hold! I know that Athra...
Anahita, stop right there!
Go after him!
Don't worry, he can only run left or right. We're totally safe. There's literally nothing he can do. That's why they're just moseying back there. It's like, get after him. And they're just like, all right, whatever. Oh, boy. Yeah, like you're parrying one guy and the other one's jumping you. Like it's kind of weird. Like they really went. The game feels like not well suited for when you're facing a number of enemies. I feel like the game gets like kind of crazy, kind of fast, like in a way that just seems weird to me. Like from a difficulty sort of perspective. I don't know. Like the temptation is to be like, oh, maybe there's something I'm missing or whatever. I missed the combat tutorial. Well, that'll do it. I guess I want to wait and go this way first and then... Yeah. See? Missed this sweet tree. And also something else, I suppose, in the area. Oh. Welcome to the Home Statues Network. We're here selling some statues. If you want a statue in your house, you can contact us here at HSN. And, you know, we got some beautiful. Tova will be here later. Okay. I think this platforming feels really good, you know, like the air dash completes it, right? And I think when they had us play it, I want to say that they just gave us the air dash and the bow, like right off the bat.
Not so rough with the prince.
Annie.
There is hope.
Annie.
Go up!
Dude. Like, the game doesn't give you any, like, respite, right? I mean, you got enemies hitting you with ranged attacks while you're setting up to parry something else. And, like it's relentless, which is neat in a way, because so many games just behave by martial arts movie rules of let's stand in a circle and wait to attack. Speaking of circles.
Hassan and Anahita. They were above us a moment ago.
Is that really above? It's more kind of over there. I mean, I guess it is kind of above, but...
I see. They must have gone up west. It's strange. It's a maze here, but I feel I've walked this path before.
Farah? Are you all right?
Yes. Here. Take this. I don't...
It's a walkie-talkie. Land a 4th attack at the end of a standard combo. Blade Dancer.
Stay on the path to the Samor Gate. I'll meet you up
That seems
there.
kind of neat. I don't know. Okay, all right. If you want to know shit, read shit.
He is coming.
Huh?
He wants to lock us up.
Who?
He is coming.
He is coming.
Huh?
He wants to lock us up.
Who?
He is coming.
Huh?
He wants to lock us up.
Who?
Huh? Who? Oh, there's still nothing to read even after I... I don't know why I thought to attack that guy, and it seems like it was probably a bad move, honestly. I liked that guy. He's the first character in this game I've liked. Oh, he is coming. He's here. Okay, well, whatever. This guy was going to kill them all anyway.
The Sacred Archive is a warren of wondrous...
The sacred archive is a warren of...
Well, you know, maybe there'd be a fourth guy here to do the ritual if only we'd... I see this guy's just straight up attack. What is he attacking me because they know that I killed his friends? Like, is there now a... Have I made an enemy of a... oh, yeah, fuck you, man. Yo, man, have you seen Metroid Dread? I'm like that dude. The Metroids, or the whatever, the robots. Welcome to prison, motherfucker. That's cool. A dude that just jacks you and sends you to jail. Hey, dick. Unnecessary. Oh, I see how it is. Man, fuck you. I was right to kill that other guy. Was just money. I was like, cool, man, maybe there'll be a sword in here. This one doesn't even work. Oh, that's kind of cool. All right, where are we going? I'm almost dead. Let's follow here, see if we can find us a tree. The implication would be this is going to lead us. Here we go.
Oh, you found me. But I wasn't lost, you know.
Oh, it'll only do it if the third attack lands, I guess, huh? books. Gotta read them. Oh man. Okay, I got stuck. Like it wanted me to stand on this side for this cutscene to take place, and so I thought I soft locked it there for a sec.
Freed.
Who has?
He is surely hunting you.
I could set you free right now, man. Well, I guess go through the sacred archives to reach the upper citadel. Okay. So I guess that means we want to go over here. Stop it. Can I really not go down? There we go. No. Okay. Outsmart these fucking steps. There's that fourth attack. Motherfuckers. Okay. So this all like take a snapshot so you can mark your map with like what type of wall it is or what type of thing, you know, so you can always look at it and go, oh, that's a door I need this ability for, and now I can go back there is cool. But also, what if they just color coded the doors like other games of this sort do? You know what I'm saying? I mean, it looks like they kind of do put something. Hooray. I have a bunch of money. I should go back to here and buy some stuff. Yeah, Disney Illusion Island. Yeah, that game's not bad. That game's kind of cool. Who's this guy?
Sargon. Varum saw Anahita's guards, and he's in pursuit. As for me, I cannot continue. Time flows differently.
This cannot
here.
continue.
My mind is playing tricks on me. I can't discern the truth from
I feel like I'm the one who's doing dope. I feel just like a fiend. It isn't even close to Halloween.
Artaban, thank you for being honest with me. Does this mean you're retreating?
I'm not giving in just yet. I intend to serve until my last. After all, if Anahita really has changed loyalties, I believe you're short of a sparring partner.
Weird to just have a... You could have put this at the beginning of the game,
Let's
I guess.
warm up and review the basics.
The basics.
Practice doesn't make perfect. Perfect practice. Get in position. Very well. Bear in mind, you can redirect since you propel your opponent away with your last strike.
No, I got an
Close
amulet,
range,
dog.
The sweep is good against smaller foes.
Oh, that's cool. I was doing that low attack earlier. I just didn't really see a lot of good reasons to do it. But it looks like it lets you get an extra hit on that
Airborne
combo.
enemy
So.
cannot retaliate.
Perfect to cripple agile.
Remember that you move if you want to keep your distance. This doesn't suit your style, but some situations might require
precaution.
I'm gonna get some money for doing that stuff. So we got launchers. And 2 more that I have not unlocked yet. And this is just, yo man, you want to jack fools? Kind of cool that you can go low, regular, and then a launcher after that. Or rather, I mean, you can do it as your second hit if you want, but it's neat. Oh, hey, it's one of those things.
Welcome.
We want upgrades, I suppose. Yeah, another potion. And I suppose potion efficiency is not the worst thing to have. As I get more health. Do you have anything new to say, or is it just you just want to sell me a hint? I don't think I... Yeah. Okay. Well... This game's cool. There's something about the Oh, I should see what the Maybe before I spent all my money, I should have.
Welcome.
Land a 5th attack. Now that's just ridiculous. But sure. A 6th attack. Now this is just ridiculous. Anyway, it's a very likable game. I think it feels pretty good. You know, the just the movement, and again, the air dash completes so much of the feel. Find his friend and the cannonball. So there's no way, like, it doesn't track those on the map at all. Oh, yeah, it does. Okay, so we do get markers for the side stuff. Is there any side stuff that's shown up somewhere that I've been? It doesn't look like it. But I think the story stuff is really, like, the character seems so dumb, and you wonder sometimes in situations like that, you know, are there situations where they focus test a game? And I'm sure, yes, there are. Did it happen in this case? I mean, who knows? But, like, where they focus test a game and then ask them, like, so what do you think of what do you think of the story? And they go, like, I don't get it. I don't get why I keep running into the same guy in different places and he seems confused. And they go, like, all right, we need to write some dialogue to make sure that they're getting hit over the head with, like, hey, there's weird time stuff happening. Or people skip so much dialogue that we need to say it 20 different times, or none of this is going to make any sense, you know, or whatever. Because obviously, you know, people skip everything. But also, I don't know, like, the story doesn't seem great, but it's not, you know, I think it's a game where you could, you know, like I was saying that a lot of people do, I guess you could kind of just, you could kind of just skip a lot of that story and just keep going. I don't know. I don't like skipping dialogue in games, even when it's games that I don't, where I don't especially like the story. Like, I'll skip voice acting, you know, if I'm reading subtitles or whatever, like I'll keep going. But I generally like to at least absorb some, you know, some portion of the story or whatever. But, you know, you play in the guided mode where it's going to put icons on your map, and I'm sure you could just skip all that stuff and be like, who cares? You're just like, whatever, I don't know, I fought a manticore, it was fun. Whatever. But I don't know. I like, you know, the story and setting of a game can add so much to, especially that genre where you're not always getting a ton of high production value story anyway. I think that, you know, sometimes those games can benefit from, like, a search action game can benefit from a slightly heavier handed story than you might anticipate, but sometimes that backfires too, right? I mean, like, I'm thinking about Metroid now in those confines of like, does the story of Metroid actually matter? And I guess maybe it doesn't. I would say the setting of Metroid matters. The premise of Metroid matters in terms of like, you're a bounty hunter and you got to get in there and make some shit happen. And the last Metroid is in captivity. The world's at peace. Oh, wait, no, it's not. And that's all you need. That's all you really need, right? Because when it comes down to the lore of Metroid, when people start getting into like, well, the Trozo did this and that and what, I fucking hate that shit. I think that stuff is so stupid. Like it just sounds so dumb when people start to describe like, here's what's really going on in Metroid. I'm like, oh Jesus Christ! Like what? Why am I playing these games? And it's part of, I think, why I, it's a kind of one more reason why I didn't really like the Prime games as much, is because that's where they really started to lay that stuff on really thick. But a great story, that can make all the difference, especially in a game with relatively average action and so on and so forth. I think that stuff, the story can really help make a game feel like more than it really is, but I don't know, when it comes to older games, I think that's where, and sometimes these search action games feel that way, right? I mean, they're a definitive throwback to a genre that gained popularity decades ago, right? Whether we're talking about Symphony of the Night or whether we're talking about Super Metroid or what have you, we're like, these games are all kind of in their own weird way throwbacks. They're boomer action adventure games. I mean, that's the new term for the genre. Search action is out. Metroidvania is way out. They're now boomer action adventure games. Congratulations. But yeah, I don't know. Prince of Persia, it seems cool. I think, I'm curious to see how long it is, and again, because that story is kind of flat and that dialogue is sort of not hitting, you do start to come back to by the way, this game is $50 or $60 if you want to play it right now, and that starts to feel a little, that feels like a lot. It feels like a lot. I don't know. I think that's going to end up being the big defining kind of thing here, because I'll tell you this, from the few hours I've played of it, I'm like, this seems cool. This is really nice. It's a good time. But if I'm starting to compare it to other things, like how much was Axiom Verge when it came out? Because boy, I would rather be playing Axiom Verge. I'm gonna make a t-shirt, get a bumper sticker that says honk if you'd rather be playing Axiom Verge. I don't know if these were the launch prices, but both those games are $20 right now. I would take either one or two. But yeah, that's where it gets funky, right? Bloodham brings up Metroid Dread. And Metroid Dread being full price, and that game being, like 8-ish hours and stuff like that. I don't think 8-ish hours for a full price game is completely out of the question. It's just got to be the right game. Not every game can be some 800-hour thing, and they shouldn't be. 8 to 12 hours is a good solid thing, man. And I think Metroid also gets a pass because it's Metroid. I mean, if we're being honest with ourselves here, there are not a lot of Metroid games. There are certainly not a lot of 2D side-scrolling Metroid games. And so when they say, all right, here it is, here's this Metroid game you've been hounding us for forever, and by the way, it's full price. And I'm not even like a massive Metroid fan. I like the first Metroid. The GB like Zero mission I think is really cool. Like what was the Fusion? Like this is like the portable Metroid games are really cool. I don't care. Again, I don't care about Prime. I don't care about the lore, like all that sort of stuff. But at the same time, they make them so infrequently that when they say, "Hey, we're making a new Metroid game," like I have enough fond memories of those games to be like, "Yeah, I absolutely want to play Metroid Dread," and I don't feel like that game was out of line for being full price. But that's kind of a special circumstance, and it's not just the like, well, it's Nintendo. It's like, no, it's because of the legacy of Metroid. It's because of the quality of those previous games. It's easy. I think people get very hand wavy and just go like, oh, well, Nintendo always gets a pass. And like, sure, there are some players out there that absolutely do treat it that way. And I think that's stupid. But I think in the case of Metroid Dread, I fucking loved Metroid Dread, and had a really great time with it mechanically and you know, just the nature of that game. I had a blast with it. I think I know there were some people that didn't really like the Emmys, like the kind of core conceit of that game. But I thought that stuff was really cool. I thought that was a neat idea. And it worked well. But and so like I don't feel like that's a game that necessarily feels out of line for being full price. And again, if this Prince of Persia game is like longer and if you're always getting, you know, I haven't finished it, so I can't sit here and tell you one way or the other that yes or no. But from the first couple hours here of playing it, there's definitely an aspect of just like, this feels, the price feels a little steep. Price feels a little steep. Maybe that all works out in the end, and that won't be a concern. It seems like people that have played more of it than I have have really, really enjoyed it. So, which I don't find surprising. I mean, it does seem cool. For me, then that gets, you know, for me personally, that then gets into the whole, you know, colored parry system and me not being able to see it and how frustrating that is. And that honestly puts a big damper over the entire production. Where like, even as I'm enjoying it, there are parts of it that are just like, anytime there's a big fight, I know that like I'm going to need to spend even more time figuring it out because the very easy parry tells aren't something I can rely on. And if they were to adjust it in a way that let me make the red eyeball blue, that would be all it would take. If it was yellow and blue, if it was white and blue, white and like a dark green, not a light green, because sometimes a light green might look a little close to white in those situations. If they just had a better option for that one single mechanic, that would be fantastic. That would totally change it. There is some kind of sound cue apparently, you know, but that's in the heat of the moment. Are you going to hear that sound cue and is that going to be enough and all that sort of stuff? Maybe if I spend enough time training myself on the sound cues, maybe that would fix the problem as well. But these battles seem super fucking, like the tells are huge, right? The animations are long and you are meant to look at the color and go, okay, but I can't reliably look at the color and go, okay. And they have a ton of accessibility options in there, and they have all these high contrast settings that I look at and go like, I don't know who would want. Someone benefits from that who's not me. I don't mean to shit on the options they do have, because I'm sure there's someone who's just like, oh, thank God they have these high contrast options because this fades into the background. This I can't see this, or you know, like whatever it is, right? I'm sure that there's people out there that benefit from that. But they built a whole accessibility menu and did not address that one thing. So I wish that if that was just an option, because you're looking out of the corner of your eye, right? I mean, even if you're like, oh, there's a big additional kind of flourish on this one over that one, like you're looking to see what attack's coming, you're looking to see all this stuff. You're not always looking directly at it to see those sorts of things. So that's why they can rely on color. Is because that's something that most people can just out of the corner of their eye completely detect very quickly and easily. But I can't. So that makes all of those fights very frustrating. Even when I'm getting it right, it feels like luck. It feels like, oh, I guessed right. It feels like a guess, you know, and that's never a good feeling. But you know, I never know how much weight to put on that sort of stuff when I talk about games, because, you know, at the end of the day, I don't know, like, are those colorblind options, are those high contrast options enough for other people? Does that work for them? I don't, because it doesn't change the thing that I look at and go, it needs changing, because none of those options actually change the color of the flash on those attacks. And so that's just annoying. If they included a single option that allowed you to change those colors, then that would do it for me, and then we wouldn't even be having this conversation. Ectoplasm says, I think this is a QA error if they didn't add basic color blindness options as part of a Ubisoft published games. The problem there is, I don't think there's a standard, and I don't think there is such a thing as basic color blindness options, because the basic color blindness option is, we're going to tint this entire screen in a way that helps people who can't see red or can't see this or can't see that. And that's not what you need. Those never help. That the basic color blindness support that games have never does anything at all for me. And again, maybe for some people that's enough, and maybe for some people that solves the problem, depending on the type of game. But it's frustrating. I don't know. It's frustrating. And I wish that was not a problem. But it is, and it makes me kind of just want to not play any more of this, because again, like I don't want to feel like every boss fight is like an extra level of struggle of just like, now I can't rely on that, so then I have to memorize the attack animations instead, or try to look for some other tell or some other cue, when clearly they wanted those to be very easy cues, very easy tells as to what's coming your way. And that's just kind of frustrating in a way that I'm just like, you know, do I want to do that? And right now I'd say the answer is no. I don't really want to do that. So I don't know. It's unfortunate. It's like I look at it as a problem that would be easily solved. But again, how many options do you need to add to account for every single person's specific brand of this sort of stuff? And what are the, you know, like, what's the, and the answer there is, I don't know. Games are getting better by leaps and bounds when it comes to accessibility options and all sorts of stuff like that. You know, it's just crazy that the level of specificity that so many games have these days. For accessibility. And I think that's fantastic. Like, I don't want to shit on the work that's being done, but I will say in this specific case, the options they have chosen don't help me. And I wish that all it would take is if I just could change the color of those red hairy things to, you know, like I said, blue would work for me. Maybe that doesn't work for somebody else. I don't really know. But that's kind of the extra weird thing about color blindness, is that it's fucking all over the place. And you never know when it's going to crop up and cause a problem. And in some cases, you never know that it's causing a problem. I'm sure there have been games over the years that have had like really easy color-based stuff. The thing I mentioned it not that long ago, but it's the thing where sometimes doors in games will have a red light above them to indicate that's not a door that opens, and so instead go this way. And I never notice that. I never see it. It's not something that jumps out at me, so I try every door. And that's kind of as plain as I can put it. Like hopefully that sinks in. Hopefully that makes sense to you. I guess, but I don't know, man. Yeah, the Doom reboot is something that I think about, because the Doom tints the entire screen, and none of those tintings help at all, because none of it makes any of that stuff jump out. makes any of the like, oh, it's a red light. Also, because after a lifetime of being colorblind, you eventually stop looking for, because I know my eyes are not reliable in that sense. I don't think about color. I don't look for it. It's not something that I think about. And yeah, I don't know. It's weird. Anyway, I don't even like talking about it. I feel like I talk about it too much. To be honest, like I feel like I've kind of reiterated the specifics of my color blindness like a dozen times over the last few years here. But when it comes up, and it came up. And in this specific case, it's actually preventing me from enjoying Prince of Persia. So, I have had game developers reach out a couple of times over the years. It's very rare, but I have had someone send me some screenshots of an unreleased game and say like, "Hey, what do you think of this?" And in those cases, I was actually able to say like, "Yeah, no, that's perfect." Like, I don't know that I had any real feedback other than, "No, you've done the right thing here." But I don't really know. And again, it would only work for me and my, you couldn't just like, I would never propose to be like, I could be a consultant on the basis of helping you have better color blindness options. Because I have some ideas about it, but my idea is literally let users choose because you never know how broken their eyes are. That's it. That is my one line of advice. Like I couldn't, the idea of just like, look at this. Hey, can you see this? I'd be like, no. Can you see this? Yes. Like, okay, but that might break it for a dozen other people. Like, you never know. Anyway, whatever. Prince of Persia, Lost Crown. It's out now. If you want to pay them an extra $10 for it, or subscribe to their service, or whatever. Yeah, there's definitely some cool parts about it, but for the reasons that we just got into, I don't know that I'm going to play much more of it. That bums me out because I am kind of digging the combat and kind of getting into it or whatever. But little stuff about the balance that feels a little weird to me too. But you can customize that too, I suppose. Anyway, I'll be back on Friday. We'll play some 8-bit Nintendo games, and I'm very excited about that. Nirokip says I still don't get what the Ubisoft subscription service does. Well, if you are paying them the $18 a month, then you would also have access to this game. It seems like they're going to do the EA thing of like 3 days of early access for their high tier subscribers and people who buy a deluxe edition or whatever. That seems like the way that they're going to go going forward. We'll see. And then they have a lower tier that you get with the PlayStation Plus stuff, but also now you can buy that on PC for like $8 a month. But that's all legacy stuff. That's all like, you want to play some Watch Dogs too? Like, not, I mean, yeah, no, that's a great game. It's a cool game, but I played it already. I'm okay. 18 seems like a lot of money. Maybe that'll feel less of a less of a bite when they add the Activision and Blizzard games to it, depending on what they end up adding there. I don't know. But $18 a month seems, for the Ubisoft catalog, when you then tack on like their rampant inability to ship some of their games. If you're paying $18 a month thinking like any day now Skull and Bones is going to come out, you're like, what do you... That's a bad deal. But I don't know. We'll see if it works out for him. Anyway, be back on Friday. Play some, we'll rank some NES games. Take care of yourselves, and I'll see you soon.